Ladies, gents, guys, gals, friendly femmes and fellows all, welcome back to Lothlorien, Divide and Conquer. All things good and joyous await us here today because, well, we have made some initial conquests and soon enough we shall also be ready to take the fight to Dol Guldur itself. We are building up our forces and our economy as fast as, well, the game allows, basically. So let us go one step further into the ether and see what we can expect from this episode. Now, I'm actually not really sure whether I managed to switch on the music. Let me just check that. Yes, I did. Okay, good. So, well, so today is Saturday, and what a glorious day it is. Whether this episode will go up today, I think it will. And maybe I'll even record two and make one go up tomorrow if I really feel like it. We'll see. But here we have what a name, Ar-Adûnâim. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But oh damn it! I accidentally declined him. Wasn't my intent, but well, let's just say I am selective by accident. Okay, but let's get some communal farming up in Garathon. And leather tanner maybe here, just for the slight boost in economy. That's all right. Do we have any troops coming really north? Not much of a note, to be honest. Any quests? Oh, okay. They do want us to get to know the Kingdom of Dale, and so we shall. Why don't we go 700 for your map information? Oh. Or for mine. Okay.
And you know this. Good day to you. Without question.
Oh well.
Stopping here.
I just imagine them shaking their fists impotently with rage. Quiet rage that they have to distill into a very diplomatic response. You hold us at ransom and you know this. It wasn't exactly what they expected from my visit, apparently. But nonetheless, it is what we did. And we did gain a little bit of a penny out of it. So let's actually see if that hasn't increased our building potential. I think a Hall of Music might actually be good here, because that will add to the public health, and then building that afterwards will result in a pretty good boom, those two together. So I think that's going to be the way to go there, because population growth is a very, very vital thing here in the beginning. Let's see if our spy in the Narrows of Mirkwood has found any interesting tidbits for us. Yeah, you know, not much. Let's send them back to Dol Guldur for a minute. Yeah, they're just still hanging out. Same army. What about Dol Lingvar, I believe it is. We'll have a look at what they are doing.
Yes, my lord.
Shall we go south toward Gondor and the like? I think we shall. And Imrathon, you have done your part. So, let's make that the end of the turn. And so the question then becomes what Dol Guldur will do. Will they cross the Anduin? Will they join us for the Boogaloo? Whatever will Dol Guldur decide to inevitably do, Not much, as it appears. Just standing around. That's what they are doing. Ah, but here comes actually a slightly better general, it seems. Oh, but he's hateful. Oh dear. A hateful, hateful elf. A talent with numbers. Why not? Let's get him in. Let's get him on board. Finished ruin and spell assaulted. Oh well. And Rohan likes us, which is good because we're allies. I mean, so they. It's good that they like us. I think. Okay, let's send Haldir up to the fort because I think Ar-Adûnâim will Ar-Adûnâim should be the principal commander of this place. That's his job now. He's the defender of the south. But let's send some troops with Haldir because we are going to be making a bit of a dash for that dark place. Whatever else do we have still to build? Not much actually, so let's encourage some population growth here and there now that we have the our financial situation permits it. And you know, 57 gold here or there doesn't really change that much, so if we get more population from it, you know, a 50% increase basically in our rate, that is well done on our part, I think. It's a good exchange is what I'm getting at. Yeah, okay. Agents, Celion, let's move you deeper into Mirkwood, shall we?
Approaching quietly.
Hello there, okay. Ushkol, who looks uncanny. Yeah, an uncanny resemblance to that big snow orc fella from The Hobbit.
Yes, my lord.
Whose name eludes me.
As you wish. I shall continue tomorrow. Tomorrow's journey planned out. If only I could. Your orders. What is it you wish to discuss? No. Good day to you.
And so these three captains still remain at the Anduin, waiting. It's as if they're just waiting around for me to do something. Oh, one of them has gone somewhere, not sure where. Perhaps into the fort. I mean, who even knows? It's all in the shadow. So I can't be the one to tell. Oh dear, Ar-Adûnâim. The council wants me to take a small village. Well, I suppose we can work on that. Maybe if we send a spy back to get some intel on the place, see what Dol Guldur is doing. They're hiring troops. Surprise, surprise. And Ar-Adûnâim itself, only populated by a few.
For the light, sire. I'm gonna stick you.
A master builders hall. I think yes. I mean, again, growth is quite important, but seeing as how it is a castle and conducive to military recruitment, let's get stables up and then we can start worrying about this whole population boom business. But yeah, that'll be good with those buildings in place. 1.5 extra population boosts, taking it up to just below 4. And what else is there to do? Ah, practice range coming along. That's going to be good. And shall we take these troops out? No, let's train a few more. Let's train a few more. Look at that family tree. How are we doing? Monastion coming in over there. And a few daughters. How nice. So, this is the boring building phase, people. I hope you're enjoying it. I mean, I certainly am, because I like this administrative aspect of the game. And I think it complements the battle aspect very, very well. So, Dol Guldur, what do? You move... Okay. So, it would appear that Dol Guldur has decided to hide troops in the trees. Interesting. No longer out in the open, out and proud, so to speak. No. Okay, Kaz Galathon. Communal farming, Anduin, a practice range. Excellent stuff. So, let's retrain archers. Well, okay, we can't do it yet, but we will. And then we have 3,000 to spare over here. We could do with a port. That might be a good idea. Since we're also planning to build one down south, we could establish a bit of a trade lane. But a crop rotation is also... Ooh, yes. Yes, that's a pretty potent boon. Let's go for that. And this lovely fellow, Irurainon, has gotten married. Sure. And here sits Aglarchor, the sycophant. With an army that we probably could overcome pretty easily, which will also wipe out our budget completely just by moving around, especially this guy. But maybe we should just leave Celeborn behind, actually, and just leave it in the fort. I mean, leaving a faction leader in the fort. I mean, when has that ever backfired, eh? Am I right? It's just 625 per turn. It's insane the amount of money it costs. Or maybe we should just wait one more turn. Yeah, why don't we? One more turn. See what they do. Maybe we can use our spy to spot whatever troops may be hiding in the area. And then perhaps we should send our northern diplomat over toward the goblins just to say hi. I'm not even sure who we're bordering up in the Rue. Oh, hello, Mathrad. There he is. Hall of Music. Wonderful. Turns into public fountains. Beautiful. Okay, maybe we should... No, that tax rate doesn't seem worth it.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Stopping here.
Torfidin,
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
wherein Prince Legolas himself resides.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Let's go to Goblin Town.
Stopping here. My lord. Approaching.
Have a taste of my blade.
Yeah. Cavalry
Approaching.
and hard hitters with axes.
I shall continue tomorrow.
They are developing Ar-Adûnâim actually, so I mean, I wouldn't mind them just building a lot of buildings in it that I can take over and do with what I please. 2 archers, 1 spear, 1 sword unit, 2 archers, yeah. Okay. I think we are at a point where we will want to attack. And you know what? I'm going to send everything, and it's going to completely tank our surplus, but you know, I'm feeling it. So we'll set up an ambush there, like the good man says. We shall send some Lothlorien spearmen up to that fort. And away we go, I guess.
My lord, your orders. Without question.
You can go
Tomorrow's
south,
journey
see how things are in the south.
I shall continue.
See how Gondor gets on. And the Vale comes with a diplomat. Ooh, they want trade rights and an alliance. You know, for the low sum of 500, you got a deal, my friend.
Seems like a most reasonable deal to me. An honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
Farewell indeed. Let's center it on our capital and kind of see what Dol Guldur are up to. Okay. They. Oh! So we ambush a muskrat, which is actually probably the best way for us to engage with that fellow. So let's save it because
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
oh, I look forward to seeing how we can place ourselves in this one. Because we have the Ar-Adûnâim, which move rather quickly, and we of course have their leader right out in front, as usually he is. There he is, that's Mazrat himself. And then we have a lot of cavalry here on the flank, and we shall probably place ourselves along here to make use of that little hill afforded to us. Either that, I mean, there are two schools of thoughts in this. Either we do like this, and we focus on the general first, and then take out the army. Or we do like this, and take out the cavalry first, and then focus the infantry down. I'm actually kind of thinking of doing the latter, rather than the former. So, here we go. So let's go nice and wide with the archers there. The archers there. And the warders will be right over here. And Ar-Adûnâim, you can sit right there, ready to strike. Okay. So, I mean, let's focus down these walks, really. That's what we're gonna do. There's some maulers over there. Yeah, they do require our immediate attention, though. Dropping like flies. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, they're trying to form up into a coherent force, but they are just so far apart. Okay, then we have some maulers over there. Let's shoot at them. Okay, let's move our spears in there. More maulers coming in. Oops, there we go. Charging straight. Oh, okay. They will pay for it, but they did take out a few of us.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay. Dol Guldur archers, though. What to do, what to do. Come on. Let's focus those down. Those. Okay. Let's surround that general with our Gurthinen because they have a pretty high attack, so the armor of the enemy will be of less use overall.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Oops. Wow. Okay. 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 Interesting maneuvering there. Okay. Go freeform, Berea and Engleth. You can take down those maulers, no trouble. And the Gurthinen, you're doing pretty well too. And where did the Uruk bodyguard just runs away? And okay. Well. Okay, Lorien warders, what are you doing? Just standing there. So let's get you in the fray. Lorien archers. Shoot at the archers, apparently that's what you'll be good for here today. And yeah. The marauders are basically out of the game. Let's chase down their archers. Oh. Yeah, okay. They are putting up a fight, but they will die. They will die. And the archers. Hmm. Yep, the maulers are fleeing. Let's push on into their melee forces. Oh, who are you fighting? If I may be so bold as to ask. Oh, a marauder. Okay. Take him on in combat and be done with him. The Uruk bodyguard is falling to pieces. And the Dol Guldur archers are fleeing.
The enemy general abandons his men.
Yeah, okay. And there he goes. Okay.
Behold how our
Anything?
cowardly foe runs.
Yeah, let's
This
just end it.
is a clear victory.
20% of our army lost though. That's it's not terrible, but it's not terribly good either. I had hoped for a more one-sided result, but there was a lot of cavalry, so you always got to keep that in mind. And cavalry can occasionally be hard to counter. Cavalry can occasionally be hard to counter. Could you put more K sounds into that? Cavalry can occasionally come across as incredibly hard to counter. Requiring creative counters to counter that counterintuitively non-crappy cavalry. Okay. Now, here we go. Goodbye. Oh, hello there. Another visit from Dol Guldur it seems, but they can't quite make it. Oh, hello there. A candidate for adoption. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's put him in Karis Galathon and teach him how to govern.
For the light!
Um,
Elven warriors! For the light!
Hall of Song has been built. It's very nice.
Yes, my lord. If only
Let's
I
continue
could.
toward Goblin Town. So, what do these guys have? Let's have a look. Okay. Not very impressive at all, actually, so maybe we should just say hello and take him out. To dinner? No. Just take them out completely.
Scatter them!
There are a lot of them, but they are, well, also quite a lot garbage. What a terrible phrase that was, but hey. Only about as terrible as the foes we face.
Wipe the blight from this land!
Yes, now these are foes that we can conceivably call a blight upon these lands. And we actually have a little bit of a hill behind us. That's very, very nice. That wasn't really indicated to me by the terrain on the campaign map, so that's always a happy surprise. So let's put some there, put some there, put some there. And yeah, you guys, you can just stand there and fire upon our enemies, I suppose. But you won't, because they have chosen to put themselves way back on the map, so oh well. But not content with that place, apparently, they move... Oh, okay. So, I suppose what we should do then is walk up to a reasonable distance and shoot our arrows against them until they decide that we are worth their time. Dol Guldur host and maulers. Let's go. Oh, these guys, they're so wonderfully effective at shooting the enemy down. Okay. Let's move you to... Oh. Let's move you out to the flank over here. And you can go out to the flank over here. This time no cavalry will get in the way of our battle plans. And our Lothlorien archers have started firing. Very gratifying. And you can also just fire upon the maulers, please. The hunters, not too concerned with them actually. Our infantry that lies in waiting can probably do quite a few terrible things to them. Haldir. Who shall you be firing at? Maulers? Yeah. Just keep on doing that. A third of them have already died, which is very, very nice. Hunters, take them out, please. And let's use swiftness just to disorientate them a little bit.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
They don't like that. Okay. Gurdinen over here.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, and let's charge them from the side. Shoot some fighters. Shoot some fighters. We see them routing. They don't like it.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
Yeah. Yeah, we've routed them
The
instantly.
enemy army flees the field. Pursue
No.
and run them down.
How nice. Oh, we accidentally shot a few of our own, it seems. Okay, let's call it quits there.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. 50 lost. 1,247 of the enemy died. Or it's and every unit gains experience, and I mean, just an all-around lovely time. Defeated in the world and cut off from the south, and was then suddenly assailed by the orc host that pressed it towards the Anduin. It will be interesting to see how Gondor fares in this one. I mean, usually Gondor does require saving. It's very rare that they get the drop on Mordor by themselves. Maybe if Khand turns against evil, that can sometimes do the trick, I suppose, but even with that, you rarely ever see it. Let's say goodbye to them. Okie dokie. And they have some trash coming in. But you know, let's take it to Ar-Adûnâim himself. Oh, the Anduin Vale and Moria are at war, and we are allied to the Vale, of course. Let's take this place. Ar-Adûnâim, the sycophant. With Mirkwood Hunters as his archers. I mean, they are just piss poor, terrible archers. 140-meter range. I mean, that's just slightly over half what Lord Celeborn and Haldir possess. I mean, it is wonderful. So, let's be on our way. Put an end to this evil indeed. Now the goal shall be that we take Dol Guldur before Ar-Adûnâim can reappear, shall we say. Reappear? Maybe. But definitely before he once again manifests upon Middle-earth. Okay, so I think what would be the best way of going about this? Why don't we put you guys over there? And then we have these guys over there, ready to climb up upon the hill and shoot down on them if they move at all. Then these, well, let's just keep them near our bodyguards actually. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay. Okay, so that's where they stand. They have them archers way out over there. We should be able to do something about them actually. So. Let's put our archers there. Castellans of Dol Guldur, let's fire upon them. Maulers. Yes, please. Ouch, 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 ouch. They apparently don't like that. Okay, they seem to be actually coming at us, which is an interesting development. That will be interesting to see whether they actually follow through with this idea. Nope. Oh, blimey. Okay, let's just see him. We'll see you buggers in the afterlife, shall we?
Only half the enemy force remains.
They're just taking them out. Left, right, and center. Maulers, please. Oh, could it be that the Castellans of Dol Guldur would actually want to get involved? The Mirkwood hunters are almost killed completely. Yeah, there they go. Okay, let's shoot the Castellans, please. I mean, this is just basically over. Ooh. They have decided to come for us. Okay, well, we can play that game. I'll just lead you around the shop, so to speak. And I'll let my elites claim the center while you just chase my light troops around. Aww. They didn't like being led by the nose, apparently. So let's go back up here.
Our men are in command of the city.
Ah. Here they go.
Our men no longer command the city. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
So there they go.
Our valor will stand.
So, elites against elites. Nazgûl against elven lords. How will they fare? Not terribly well, it seems. We have yet to lose even 5 troops to them, and they have lost almost 20, so yeah, that's pretty good. They are outnumbered and soon surrounded.
Our men are in command of the city.
And there we go. It's basically only Akalarakor himself left at this point. Slash, slash, slash. Hack and hack and hack and slash. But he will hold out for a damningly long time. But, I mean, I think we will get him at least before the countdown ends. Terminates at 0, so to speak.
Good tidings.
There he
The enemy
goes.
general lies dead. This is a clear victory.
11 soldiers lost in taking Ar-Adûnâim, which will net us a pretty penny. And gain some experience for our Lothlorien archers. Very, very nice indeed. But in the Third Age, close friendship was still found in many places between men and dwarves. And hopefully we shall also befriend the dwarves as the elves here. Although, I mean, we are doing pretty well with Khazad-dûm apparently, and they seem to be withstanding the goblin assaults on Moria pretty well. And I hope that they will continue to do so. Because we don't currently have the resources to take Moria. It must be said. At least not while focusing on Dol Guldur. But focus them and on them we will.
We protect the elven lands. Guard this area.
Let's just take the settlement and maybe build an artist studio. Now, of course, we have devastated the lands quite severely over here, so costing us 446. Oh well. What should we get over here? Grain exchange, maybe? Yeah, it's pretty well worth the money. It pays itself back in basically 10 turns.
Yes, my lord.
Imrathon, you've moved.
Yes.
Let's go down to Gondor.
As you
We've arrived in the Dead Marshes. Celion.
Have a taste of my blade.
Ooh, some troops have moved out to Dol Guldur, but that's probably these guys.
I'm gonna stick you.
approaching quietly. Tomorrow's
We'll see if Camille still resides in there.
Come, my bro. Elves, follow me. Have a taste
Maybe,
of my
you know,
blade.
let's just send Haldir over and deal with these guys.
We've defeated
Goodbye.
their wretched armies. Sire,
Indeed, we have defeated their wretched armies. And how wretched those armies were. 2 turns for another archer unit. Excellent. And that will allow the sword unit to be sent to Ar-Adûnâim, which is good. We need some more melee forces, to be honest. And then later on we will see how many more troops can be trained from Khazad-dûm and sent over for the big assault on the Naked Hill itself, Amun Lank as it shall then be called upon capture by the elves of Lothlorien. Seems Dol Guldur isn't doing much about us taking their lands at all. Fenestrone is assaulted once again. Oh, and the council wants to get to know Mordor.
your order.
Well, well, well.
Without question.
I'm sure we
I
will
shall continue tomorrow.
find them somewhere down here. Oh, Gondor is holding Caer-Andalus admirably. Hello, Dwinir. With your Blackroot Vale archers. Always cool to see those in action. And, Stables in the Drykarn. Some Lorien scouts would actually be very, very nice. Now the question, of course,
Come, follow me.
is let's send Haldir over into the fort, save a little bit of money on him, Dol Guldur is protracting their armies. They're calling them in to defend the citadel itself. Yeah, we will need quite a large force to take on those annoying buggers.
Yes, my lord.
Imrathon, though.
Yes.
How are you doing? Meitelberg.
Question. I shall
Okay.
continue tomorrow. Your orders.
At least they have not lost Meitelberg.
Yes, my lord.
Let's see, what else do they have? Do they have any troops coming in from the east? Not really, it would seem. I think they will... Yeah, I do think Dol Guldur will try to strike out at Ar-Adûnâim while we are building our forces. It would be kind of silly of them not to. Okay, they're sending us some out. Okay. Let's see what they are sending our way. Once the turn once again become ours, that is. And Nazgûl returns to Mordor. So Gondor doing well enough that they are killing Nazgûl. Which is, of course, not bad at all.
My lord.
I'm gonna stick you.
That is not an inconsiderable force. So... shall we... A Hall of Song, will that increase? Yeah. It will increase some things, but probably not the things we want, to be honest.
Elves, my lord. Be vigilant.
Skeleton. Them here. And the Ar-Adûnâim. Okay, we are making money at least by a hair. Which is, you know. And of course none of these do currently... Let's... do not have... none of these have any free upkeep at the moment, so... I'm thinking that... Why don't we just take this old group and attack Captain Gorgul. That is indeed what we shall be doing. Because if we can continuously take fights that are at least somewhat advantageous to us, then we can keep our losses at a minimum and theirs high. Which sounds good to me. It's a pretty flat ground. A little bit of a hill up to the side, but nothing major. Go on. Let's get you in like that. That's good. Okay. And where have they gone then? All the way over there. Okay then, we shall have to regroup completely. Perhaps we should indeed try to give ourselves just a tiny bit of an edge. So let's move over there. And over there. And let's increase the speed.
Our valor will stand. Be quick.
Okay, so here comes the question. Who shall we target first? I would say if we can target the Maulers, that would be great, but does seem to bring us into conflict with the archers, so let's take a few shots at them first. Ouch. Ouch. And let's shoot at the host a bit. And the Maulers a bit. Just to make sure that they don't feel left out. You know, you want to spread the love a bit. Excellent. We've taken about 20 of those guys out. And let's make a run for it. So that their arrow fire doesn't hit us as badly. Ooh, we took out over 30 of them. That's pretty good. Okay, you're going to position yourself right there. And so we have a lovely little place from which to start the barrage, as it were. Indeed it will. Then you can rest a little bit before shooting again. Fire away. Good, and target the Maulers. And you guys, Mirkwood Goblins maybe, and Dol Guldur Archers. You know what? Let's go for the Dol Guldur Host.
The lands have grown evil.
A fourth of them are already died. I think we can make it to a third of them before we join combat. Okay, yeah, let's make it happen. Dol Guldur Scouts, Dol Guldur Host, Dol Guldur Goblins, or Mirkwood Goblins, and boom! Let's try to see if we can't disorientate them a little bit with the swiftness power.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Now we won't get
The enemy
scot-free
are
out of
badly
this,
bloodied. They have lost half their men.
but I think we will do well enough.
Our valor will stand.
And the Orc Maulers are about to run, which means that others will be as well.
Our men have slain the enemy
Yes,
general.
yes, that's very good.
Without him, his troops will lose their
Although
will
it
to
does
fight.
look like oh, a nice little barrage ended up killing one of our own as well.
Freeze the field. Pursue and run them down.
Okay, running them down then. That's what we will do, especially the Gurthinen, because they're pretty quick. Okay, 89%. Let's go after the Dol Guldur Host if we can, just to catch a few. We've got enough, I think. Don't we? Yeah, we do.
This is a clear victory.
Okay. And again, nice experience bonuses conferred upon our troops for their brave performance in this battle. The heir of Isildur arose in the north, and he took the shards of the sword of Elendil, and in Imladris they were reforged. And he went then to war, a great captain of men. Yeah, I suppose that is a pretty good description of Aragorn's quest in a sense. To reforge Narsil, reunify the human kingdoms, and just beat Sauron into oblivion. Goodbye. Okay, so if we can have one of those victories every once in a while, then we will be in a very good place, I think. And of course we have a few reinforcements coming in. That'll be an additional 6 units, and yeah, that'll put us in a pretty good place to actually consider beating Kamul and his forces. Have we gone anywhere with these guys? No, not yet,
Yes.
but we will. We have reached the Skiliath. Thank you very much. And Minas Morgul, thank you very much. Oh, hello there, Shivas, the desert sand, with endless hordes of orcish trash and a Southron warband. Shall we say hello, or maybe go for Lungor? Let's say hello to an Nazgûl, shall we? Yes, there is, dear Nazgûl. You want to know where I live, don't you? I mean, not that I have the ring or anything, but what do you say? Oh, okay. Suppose we shall try the orcs next turn then.
Yes, stopping here.
Maybe Gothmorg.
Tomorrow's
Yeah, we'll see.
journey planned out.
We'll see. We still have a little bit of time. And there we have Goblin Town. But I didn't actually click on it with my diplomat, so we didn't get to say hello properly, but we will. We will. Mordor mobilizes. Oh, and there comes Faramir, it would seem. Okay, a grain exchange in Urui, which is nice. Let's get a builder's hall up and running. Ooh, the One Ring in Condom. No dice. Sorry. Not interested in that. What I am interested in is map information. Well, money to be fair. Okay then. So far so good.
As you wish.
It looks like Guldur is standing strong at Osgiliath, which is nice, very nice to see. Let's build a market here. Oh yes, that's a pretty good increase, I think.
For the light.
And with that, we are in a pretty good place. Oh, we don't have enough for recruiting anything, do we? No. No, we don't, because all the elves cost like 750 or more. But that's okay, I guess. We can deal with that. But maybe we should prioritize Lim here over Rui. Yeah, I suppose. Let's get one of those. And what else? Gurtinen. Let's go. Because if this army won't be able to take... Ooh, Dol Guldur left almost empty. That's cool. Because it will take probably... What will it take? 1, 2... probably 3 turns, actually. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 turns to get there. And 2 turns from here. Yeah. So next turn we'll start moving the army. Under Haldir.
Your orders.
Well, let's say hello to the goblins.
Is there something I can do for you? Do not
The
think our peace
Goblin Town.
is willingly. You have another proposal then? Do not think this meeting was quite useless.
Oh,
Without
do you think so?
Stopping here.
I didn't mean to
Yes,
offend
my lord.
anyone.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
I just want my builder's hall, that's all. Camul sits on his throne all alone with the Dol Guldur host. It shall be interesting to see how that settlement waxes and wanes in its garrison and the forces committed to defending it. Maybe the Vale of the Anduin will draw off forces and continue to do so. That would be a marvelous thing for us, because then we could just swoop in and snatch up that pretty prize of a naked hill. I don't actually have a timer set for this episode, so I don't know exactly how long in we are, but I do have the distinct impression that we have gone for quite a bit. So I might soon find a good point at which to end it. But the council wants to get to know the Kingdom of Gondor, and I think I am in complete agreement. But of course, Lungor the Fearless has besieged Osgiliath.
As you wish.
And Gondor is nowhere to be found in Lothlorien. Let's go and look for them up north. Oh, there is Faramir. Oh. Licking his wounds, it seems. Let's see if they accept this.
You hold us at ransom until we meet again.
That's my favorite activity, holding people to ransom through diplomacy. I mean, what could be more fun? Oh, let's go down and say hello to Cand, maybe. Okie dokie, so we have some funds. So we should build a Hall of Song. Dol Guldur hires a bunch of trash. They won't be much of a problem, I think. Haldir moves out, and it will create a deficit situation for our economy. So let's see what happens if we do that. Okay, that changes things around a little bit, just barely. Keeps us in positive figures for every turn, which is good. That's what we want.
Yes, my lord. I'm gonna stick you.
And shall we send these archers to the fort? I think we should.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Without question.
Let's see. The Gladden Fields, owned by Anduin, which is good. So we still have a buffer towards the north. Okay, well then, let's go to Gundabad.
Stopping here.
And take our spy. Troops are coming in from the east, it would seem. Let's see how far they make it. It will probably be quite a battle for Dol Guldur, I would submit. Yes. Oh. Accidentally bashed my microphone stand there, but nevertheless, it would seem that yes, Dol Guldur are indeed gathering a lot of troops around the capital, and Ar-Adûnâim starts to kind of move in the direction, very interesting direction indeed. So, what can we do here? We could go with some public fountains, actually. That would increase population growth, and that's always welcome. Send him south. And we'll send you north.
I shall continue tomorrow, stopping here.
And oh, hello there, Captain Darthur. Well, I suppose that's one monkey off our backs if we just take these lads out. So why don't we?
Yes, my lord. Onward! Sire,
Take it for the elves.
our lands will be safe once more. Over here, elves.
Follow
Hmm.
me.
Reinforcements. Stay in the trees. Scatter them. Wipe the blight from this land.
Celeborn shall join Haldir in effort of smiting these foes completely off the face of these plains. And let's put our archers right behind them. Okay. Prepare to die, you orcish fools. Okay, let's focus down the Warg Marauders. Okay, and let's move these around, preparing to engage them. Dol Guldur scouts, let's shoot at them. And let's chase down the Dol Guldur archers.
The enemy are badly bloodied. The battle is very much in our favor.
Okay.
Victory will be ours.
Stop firing your bows, please.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Yeah, let's just do that. Pursue and run them down. Come on, you can chase them down, can't you? You're light and nimble elves.
Be alert, sentry.
No, it appears that you can't. That's a bit annoying. What about this? Nope. Well, okay, we tried. Let's see if we can't at least shoot these buggers.
This is a clear victory.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty okay. Didn't lose a whole lot of troops. And we took out enough of theirs to make these fools be gone completely. From our lands, from our futures, from our peace of mind, really. Which we can now have in turning our attention toward the Naked Hill and whatever challenges await us there. Here the hammer stroke will fall hardest. A line that Gandalf ended up taking in the film, I believe it was. But, of course, Beregond. Citadel Guard of Minas Tirith in the books. It's a good line though, so. And I understand they didn't necessarily want to clutter up the screenplay with too many characters. So.
Elves,
Yep.
engage! Over here, elves.
Okay.
Assail them.
And
Elven warriors.
let's leave the warders maybe. Fine by me. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty okay army, isn't it?
Elves, we must give up
And then we can take some Lothlorien scouts with us.
conceal our movements. Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Now we will of course head into quite a bit of a deficit now, but let's just see where it goes, shall we? We'll lose some troops along the way, that's for sure. But I think we can conquer Dol Guldur, and if we can't, well then... Boo! But I think we do have set ourselves up nicely for a military triumph against the Hill of Sorcery. We have taken on Camul's forces in earnest now. Okay, with that situation, I am pretty sure that if we just besiege Dol Guldur straight away, they will attack us in retaliation to try and get us out of their hair. If I were them, I would feel pretty comfortable in doing that, so that's what they are likely to do.
Yes. I shall
Ooh,
continue
Dol Amroth
tomorrow.
has expanded out into Harondor,
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
which is pretty cool. Let's try to slow down the, the process of us burning through our cash reserves. Well, okay, we have actually burned through them quite efficiently, but we can at least lessen our deficit just
My lord,
a hair
without question.
with a bit of
Yes,
increased
I shall
taxation.
continue tomorrow.
So what do they have in here? They have middling to no good troops, and they have Camul, of course, who is exceedingly powerful. Then they have some trash up there, and then just north of the settlement. Yep, trash, wargs. And here we have blah 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 wargs. Ooh, and the Camul Shadow Guard. And they are, of course, in reach of Dol Guldur, which I don't really like. Oh, well, what was the range again? Yeah.
Come, my brothers.
Question is, if worst comes to it, and we attack. I mean, we can absolutely deal with Camul's forces, I should think, especially if we manage to take out Camul himself. But if these guys attack us, we'll be able to take out both. And if these three attack us, we'll be able to take out all of them. I think not. So I would rather set up an ambush right there and see if we can't lure some of them into a favorable engagement. And we will also need these archers. Why not? We're committing financially to this 100% anyway. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But I think I am going to end this episode here. And I hope you have watched, enjoyed, followed along. And I wish you a wonderful day wherever you are. Captain Total Waffle, most considerably out.